Hey there everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to dive into a shocking story that has the internet buzzing, the news that Blue Ivy, the daughter of music superstars Beyoncé and Jay-Z, was rushed to the hospital after allegedly being beaten by rapper Nelly. Now, I know this sounds absolutely crazy, and to be honest, when I first saw the headlines, I had a hard time believing it myself. But as I started digging into the details, I realized that there's actually a lot more to this story than meets the eye. So, in today's video, we're going to take a deep dive into what exactly happened, explore the potential reasons behind this shocking incident, and try to make sense of the whole situation. By the end, I think you'll agree that this is one wild ride that you won't want to miss. It all started a few days ago, when reports began to surface online that Blue Ivy, the 12-year-old daughter of Beyoncé and Jay-Z, had been rushed to the hospital after an alleged altercation with rapper Nelly. The initial reports were vague, simply stating that Blue Ivy had sustained injuries and was receiving medical attention, but they didn't provide any details on what had actually happened. As you can imagine, the news quickly spread like wildfire across social media, with fans and celebrities alike expressing shock and outrage at the idea that someone would harm Beyoncé and Jay-Z's beloved child. The Bayhive, Beyoncé's famously loyal fanbase, was particularly incensed, with many taking to Twitter and other platforms to demand answers and justice for Blue Ivy. But as more information started to trickle in, the story became even more bizarre and convoluted. Apparently, the incident had taken place at a high-profile charity event that Nelly was hosting, where Blue Ivy and her parents were in attendance. According to eyewitness accounts, Nelly and Blue Ivy had gotten into some kind of altercation, and things had escalated to the point where Nelly allegedly physically assaulted the young girl. Now, as you can imagine, this is an absolutely shocking and disturbing turn of events. Blue Ivy is the daughter of two of the biggest stars in the world, and the idea that she could be subjected to such violence is truly horrifying. But as I started to dig deeper into the story, I realized that there might be more to it than meets the eye. For starters, it's important to note that the details of what actually happened are still quite murky. While there are reports of an altercation between Nelly and Blue Ivy, the specifics of the incident are still unclear. Some reports suggest that Nelly may have been intoxicated or under the influence of drugs at the time, which could have contributed to his alleged violent behavior. Others have speculated that there may have been some kind of misunderstanding or miscommunication that led to the confrontation. Additionally, it's worth noting that Nelly has a history of legal troubles and controversies, including allegations of sexual assault and domestic violence. So it's possible that this latest incident could be part of a larger pattern of problematic behavior on his part. But what's perhaps most puzzling about this whole situation is the apparent motive behind Nelly's alleged attack on Blue Ivy. By all accounts, Blue Ivy is a sweet, well-behaved child who has never been involved in any kind of public controversy or scandal. So the idea that Nelly would specifically target her for violence is truly baffling. Some have speculated that Nelly may have been jealous or resentful of Beyoncé and Jay-Z's success and fame, and that he may have lashed out at their daughter as a way of getting back at them. Others have suggested that Nelly may have been trying to send some kind of message or warning to the powerful couple, perhaps as part of some kind of personal or professional dispute. Whatever the case may be, the fact remains that Blue Ivy is an innocent child who has been caught up in a truly horrific situation. And as a parent myself, I can only imagine the pain and anguish that Beyoncé and Jay-Z must be feeling right now. In the aftermath of the incident, Beyoncé and Jay-Z have remained largely silent, with only a brief statement from their representatives confirming that Blue Ivy was indeed hospitalized and that they are cooperating with authorities to investigate the matter. Meanwhile, Nelly has also kept a low profile, with his representatives issuing a statement denying any wrongdoing on his part and claiming that the reports of the incident are completely false and fabricated. So where do we go from here? Well, it's clear that this is a complex and deeply troubling situation that is going to require a lot of careful investigation and scrutiny to get to the bottom of. Personally, I'm hopeful that the truth will come to light and that those responsible for harming Blue Ivy will be held accountable. At the end of the day, this is a story that serves as a stark reminder of the dark side of fame and celebrity and the ways in which even the most powerful and privileged can be vulnerable to violence and abuse. It's a sobering and heartbreaking reality, but one that we must confront head-on if we want to create a safer and more just world for all. Thank you all so much for watching today. I know this was a heavy and difficult topic, but I hope that by shedding some light on the situation, we can all gain a better understanding of what's really going on. As always, please let me know your thoughts and reactions in the comments below. And until next time, take care and stay safe.